Check on your South Valley forecast. 8-11 this morning. Make it 8-12. Make it 53 degrees. And make it rain all day. Very ominous Halloween skies. Cloudy, overcast, showers, a little bit of fog. All of that and more today. 59 your high. More showers expected tonight. 42. 49 on Friday. 45 on Saturday. Showers possible throughout the start of your weekend. Should finally clear up by Sunday, 47. And then shouldn't be too bad if you're going to the Packer game at Lambeau Field Monday night. 51 degrees Monday during the day and sunny skies. So it'll get a little chilly at night, but you should be perfect for November football at Lambeau Field. If you're not going, we'll, of course, have the coverage for you right here starting Monday at 5 o'clock on K107.1. All right. Well, earlier today, we tried to contact a ghost. Dawn and Christine think that we did. I'm very skeptical about it. So let's bring in some people who kind of know a thing or two about this. The gang from Phantom Elite Paranormal. We got pretty much everybody in here. We got Brian. Brian, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, Brian. We got Andy somewhere in the back.
Hey, how's it going?
There we go. Becky.
Hey.
And Nicole.
Howdy.
And Jesse.
Hey, what's up?
Guys, what's going on?
Yeah, they can't see you wave.
Hey, hey, I'm waving.
Yeah, I gotta shout real loud if you're All right, so, I mean, you can't just, come in here and tell that there's a ghost in here now, can you? You guys have to actually...
Well, we're going to try. We actually brought a ghost box in, and they actually can pick up live EVPs as we're talking in the air.
So how do you do that then? How do you go somewhere and try to determine if there is some paranormal activity going on?
Well, I mean, it definitely has it all depends on
the place, really.
It really is. The rumors.
The first thing we do though is just get our baseline readings, EMF sweeps, all that kind of stuff, temperature, just checking to see what our baselines are, so that when we do start our investigation, we can record any anomalies that happen while we're out there.
And sometimes it is on feelings too. I mean, if we go to a place and it's it can be super creepy. It doesn't mean that it's haunted though, but I mean, going in to a place and just feeling the area, I think that's something too that you have to keep in mind with it.
Did we talk last year? We had, was it Jesse? Someone said your name?
Yep.
Was that it? You heard a ghost afterwards or say your name? Now you have to find out after the fact, right? You do the recording and then you take it back and listen to it, or can you tell on the spot?
If we're using the ghost box, it's right on the spot. Otherwise, if it's just an EVP, actually when we're there, we actually use a digital recorder. And some of the times, no, you don't hear it at all whatsoever until you do play it back, yeah.
Once in a while, we will play it back on site just to try to see if we did catch something. But usually we do our reviews when we get back home.
Tell me now, let's run through. I want to know everybody's role on the team. When you guys go out to a place, what do you do? I'll start with you, Brian.
Well, I normally can pick up presences in the area. So my first thing is to actually try to pick up on a spirit that's there. I'm the main speaker and lead investigator, so I pretty much do everything if I can.
And the editor, he edits everything.
All the videos and stuff I edit myself, so...
So then what do these four lackeys do?
Ready. Well, I get us the cases and figure out where we're going to go, set up the times and everything like that. And then once we're on site, I usually help do the sweeps and help set up equipment. We all pretty much pitch in with that. Yeah. Because we're all pretty well versed with the equipment by now. Unless Brian throws something new at us that we have to try, and then we got to figure it out on the spot, which is kind of fun.
Which we have been getting a lot of new equipment this year, so it's been a training year for new equipment.
Yeah, this year we picked up a thermal imager, and we picked up a probonic dish, which will allow us to spy on all of the neighbors.
And the Connect thing, too.
Only joking.
Just kidding.
We were working on the Connect project more this year.
Yeah, that going.
Yeah, was that where you take the Xbox Connect and you can detect motion?
Yeah, we actually got it fully working now. It's pretty cool.
Brian did a little reprogramming on it.
Yeah, it works, and I really love it. We really haven't had a chance to like use it all night long. It was just more of a trial and error on the computers itself, because we had it on a laptop and it kind of overheated the laptop, so it wasn't recording anymore. So
we made donations for new laptops.
Andy here, he's actually one of our cameramans. He has the Probonic dish. He pretty much makes sure that he can pick up EVPs with that.
Now, what is that? That's the. I'm trying to get that picture in my head. I think you kind of. You point a dish at things, right?
Yeah. It has a
picks
trigger
up sounds
button.
at least 300 feet away.
Looks like a little space gun with like a satellite dish on the front.
With
We
big
just have a
headphones.
headset on it and record. Just
Yeah, we
like
can
a
record
normal.
directly from that too, so we can play all that back.
It doesn't work well on the wind, though.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And it's pretty loud for outdoor investigations.
It's powerful enough that if we walk by power lines, we get feedback and we can hear the hum of the electricity through the power lines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now, where do you go? Like, do people contact you and say, "Hey, I think I got a little bit of a haunted activity here," or are there places that you guys are curious about that you kind of seek if you can go there, or how's that work?
Well, it's pretty much both.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Like our last investigation was Michigan, wasn't it?
Yeah, the holding lights.
Yeah, we went up and checked out the holding light up in Michigan.
Spent 3 days trying to debunk that as just car headlights, and pretty much.
We pretty much couldn't find anything. We couldn't really debunk it. It was just.
What's the legend of that one?
Well, there's some lights down on the.
I think it was the old Interstate 45.
Yeah.
The legend behind it is there was a man that worked on the railroad, and he somehow got pinned underneath a train, and his head was severed off. So he walks along where
Some
the train
dismemberment.
rails were, and
Okay.
takes a lantern with him to find his head.
Yeah.
And that's what the lights are.
Yeah.
We normally find like really, really crazy stories
Yeah.
and go investigate it. We actually this year we went to what was that town? The whole town
What
celebrates
was that
a
name of that
ghost.
town?
The Headless
Started with
Horseman.
Ridgeway.
Ridgeway.
The whole town celebrates it, and they're like the police and everything that are on there. Their badges are ghosts.
Yeah,
Okay.
their logo
it's
on their
really
patch
weird.
actually has a ghost on it. And
So
they have
it was
like a festival every year that is about the Ridgeway ghost.
The Ridgeway
Phantom.
Yeah.
He comes like every 40 years or something. Then some people like end up missing and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it was a really crazy story. So we traveled there and see if we could find out what was going on.
That was really interesting. That was
Yeah.
probably one of my favorite cases this year.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, why don't you explain that? We actually had a thermal going down the road.
Becky had seen something cross the path behind us, so I quick swung the thermal that way so that I could see if it was an animal or something. I had checked the woods all the way around where she had seen it, because I ran down there because, well, you see a shadow, you're just going to run towards it. And then...
Well, at least we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. But using the thermal imager, I was able to make sure it wasn't an animal of some sort, like a dog or anything like that. So we could hear it moving around, but we couldn't see it on the thermal.
We're talking with the gang from Phantom Elite Paranormal. Is there any... You guys are all 100% convinced ghosts are real? Paranormal activity is real?
When I first started, I wasn't really sure I did, but I've heard some pretty messed up stuff, had some stuff happen to me that makes me believe.
Yeah,
don't always
this
believe-
year she
Becky actually had stuff like on her, like she's been attacked this
Yeah.
year. So I mean,
They didn't come into here, did they?
looking at
They're not like following you.
Beginning of the year.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't always believe the claims that we hear, but once we get down there, I'd like to just check it out for myself.
Yeah, it's not that we don't believe in ghosts. It's just that not every case we go on is necessarily a genuine haunting.
90% in the person's mind.
I mean, that's what we go there to do, is actually to prove or disprove it.
But you do find stuff. I mean, there's actual audio and stuff that you play back, and
yeah.
something's there.
Yeah.
Let me play real quick a clip from one of your videos on the Facebook page, which we'll link to all this stuff on our Facebook page. It's actually a link to their YouTube page.
This was picked up with the Probonic dish, by the way.
All right, and it's some sort of evil laugh. Okay, I'm going to play this.
right, here it is.
So you. You come back from somewhere, you put the audio in, you have that sound. That's something. And then how do you know what it is?
That particular place, you can just feel the air being heavy. And when it's heavy like that, there's something dark in the area. And this particular place, we tried to debunk as not haunted, but there was something out in the woods following us out there, and Walkie and Nicole come over to check out the woods with the thermal imager, and that's heat signature, so anything that was out there, it would have been picked up.
Yeah, you can see if it's an animal, you can see the animal right on the thermal.
Almost fell over me, Brian.
I almost fell on you. That's the only place I actually jumped back from, because you don't know if it's an animal or not, if like badger or something attacking you. But it was coming towards us, and you
could hear it running through the leaves, and we have audio of it. And
it's human. It was human size, and
it sounded like human footsteps running toward us through the dry leaves. And like Brian said, when we had Nicole scan it with a thermal imager, there's nothing there. So I mean, if it was like an animal, that would pick up a heat signature.
So like when you guys aren't on a job and you're just kind of doing the daily motions at the grocery store, are you like on edge, or can you tell?
Oh, no. I shut it off.
It's normal. Well, me personally, it's all the time, but I mean, it's so normal for me that I guess it'd be normal for any. Yeah. So it's not like always on the job. No. But
well, if there's any signs of hauntings in the studio, I just don't tell me. I don't want to know at all. How can people get in touch with you guys and maybe get you out if they're thinking that they need something that might need a little more investigating?
Easiest way is to contact us on Facebook or through the website. We do have an email address set up. There's also links for each person that's on the team. I would be the one that would set up an appointment, so if you would need anything, you could always click on my profile off of our Facebook link page.
We do have 2 more team members too. We actually, Russ and Wendy, we picked up this year. Russ is actually an engineer, so he kind of like modifies a lot of our equipment now. Okay. So I mean, we get a little more technical this year than normal. Yeah. They couldn't make it today. We do have to need a couple. We do have some shout outs too for Michael Schaub. He makes the music in our videos. And then Paracounters Network, they help produce us. We have a weekly show at 7
o'clock.
7 o'clock Wednesday. Yep. Every week. So
and they're pretty on our website too.
Yeah. So I mean, they helped us out a lot, and it's pretty cool having your own little show like that. So
I know. The group is called Phantom Elite Paranormal. We'll put a bunch of links on our Facebook page at K107.com.
Brian, Andy, Becky, Jesse, Nicole. Guys, thanks so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
And very tackily, I don't care. I'm going to play Ghostbusters. I think The Halloween edition of Mornings with Bart continues on K107.1.